Michael Joseph Jackson, born August 29th, 1958, in Gary, Indiana. Brother, son, father, singer, and choreographer of the Jackson 5 and the Michael family and many concerts. In 1964, the Jackson 5 was created by Joe Jackson, father of Michael. The Jackson 5 consisted of Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, Marlon, and Michael Jackson. Behind the scenes, Joseph Jackson pushed his sons to succeed. He was also reportedly known to become violent with them. Michael and his brother spent endless hours rehearsing and polishing up their act. At first, the Jackson 5 played local gigs and built strong following. They recorded one single of their own called Big Bull with the B-side, You've Changed, but it failed to generate much interest. The Jackson 5 moved on to working as the opening act for such R&B artists as Gladys Knight and the Pips, James Brown, and Sam and Dave. Many of these performers were signed to the legendary Motown record label, and the Jackson 5 eventually caught the attention of Motown founder Berry Gordy. Impressed by the group, Gordon signed them to his label in early 1969. At the age of 13, Michael Jackson launched a solo career in addition to his work with the Jackson 5. He was made the charts in 1971 with Got to Be There from the album of the same name. His 1972 album Ben featured the eponymous ballad about a rat. The song became Jackson's first solo #1 single. Michael and his brothers moved to Los Angeles, where they lived with Gordy and Diana Ross of the Supremes. As they got settled, the Jackson 5 was introduced to the music industry at a special event in 1969, and the group later opened for the Supremes. The first album, Diana Ross Presents the Jackson 5, hit the charts in 1969 with its single I Want You Back, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Shortly afterward, more chart-topping singles quickly followed, such as ABC, The Love You Save, and I'll Be There. They released the best-selling album in history, Thriller, in 1982. The overwhelming positive response to the Off the Wall also helped the Jacksons as a group triumph in 1980. Such more than 1 million copies, and the brothers went on an extensive tour to support the recording. However, Michael continued exploring more ways to branch out on his own. He teamed up with rock legend Paul McCartney for his 1982 duet, The Girl Is Mine, which nearly reached the top of the pop charts. The song also appeared on the next solo album, Thriller, in 1982, which generated 7 top 10 hits and became the last-selling album in history. On the 1983 television special honoring Motown, Jackson performed his #1 hit, Billie Jean, and debuted his soon-to-be famous dance move, the moonwalk. Jackson, a veteran, performed by this time, created the steps himself and choreographed the dance sequence for the video of the album's other #1 hit, Beat It. Michael was named King of Pop in 1991. He was still the biggest star in the music, and the network owned him debt of gratitude, so they went along with it. This happened just before the launch of Black and White. On February 13th, 1997, he had Michael Jackson Jr. April 3rd, 1998, he had his only daughter, Paris. On February 21st, his youngest son, Prince. In June of 2009, in Holmby Hills, Los Angeles, Michael was creating Michael Jackson's This Is It, and he had died. September 3rd, 2009, Forest Hills Lawn Memorial Park, Los Angeles, California, Michael Jackson was buried. 7 years of age, Paris writes, "Rest in peace, my best friend in entire universe." Paris wrote, "I love you more than anything." She wrote this in a touching note, and she continues to address it every year on the anniversary of his death. The Jackson brothers, Tito, Jackie, Marlon, who also made up the Jackson 5 with Michael, also honored him at the San Diego County Fair in Del Mar, California.